Welcome to today's Research Business Daily Report with a look at one of the purest of metrics that might have CPG marketers shivering. Then the media research implications of TV networks saying that they are cutting back on their commercials. There's been a notable death in the research industry that we want you to know about, and a couple of brief but nonetheless important pieces of news from Google. RBDR is sponsored today and this week by Socratic Technologies, whose proprietary tools and methodologies tackle marketing complexities so that you can make more confident business decisions. Information Resource Inc. is out with its Times and Trends report entitled Merchandising for Growth, Connecting the Dots for Maximum Activation. And it fires a shot across the bow at all CPG marketers. Shockingly, it says that increased consumer packaged goods investment in retailer merchandising is just not moving product volumes. In fact, there has been, according to IRI, a decline in product sales across 58% of studied CPG categories. CPG volume is flat to negative, nearly across the board, according to IRI VP of Thought Leadership Susan Viamari. And the study also states that ineffective merchandising programs are leaving substantial sums of money on the table across CPG aisles. IRI's work product also offers a pricing and trade strategy that, if implemented, claims it would jump a 1 to 2% sales lift and would grow industry sales by as much as $12 billion. We're linking to what I think is an interesting report so that you can download it for yourself. Next, advertiser demand for TV advertising time has been in decline. And now there is news from Bloomberg News that Time Warner, 21st Century Fox, and Viacom are cutting back on TV commercials. That may or may not help remedy advertiser demand for TV spots, but it certainly stirs the pot, and it can't help but shake up media research in ways that haven't been seen in decades. For the record, True TV says it plans to test the impact of cutting its advertising in half for primetime shows starting late next year. Viacom has slashed commercial minutes on its comedy channel and MTV. And Fox is offering Hulu viewers a 30-second interactive ad as opposed to the standard 2.5-minute commercial breaks that these viewers have been exposed to. Less commercials are at their base level a direct appeal to young viewers who are very much accustomed these days to watching shows streaming ad-free online. Obviously, fewer ads on television should make the remaining fewer spots more memorable and might actually be used by programmers to justify charging higher rates. But what are the fewer spots really worth if they're purchased up front? Will the reduced number of spots juice up advertiser interest from raised advertiser expectations of what those spots will deliver? Will the fewer spots end up being worth more when the programs actually air? What, if any, impact will there be on viewership? Just some of the numerous questions, speculation, and philosophies that we're sure to hear about as this scenario continues to unfold. Next, market research pioneer Leo Shapiro, whose clients ranged from P&G, Staples, and Kimberly-Clark, whose taste test of new Coke versus regular Coke right after the former's introduction actually alerted the Coca-Cola company that there was a problem with their heralded new version of the old standard, and who did the research that ultimately led to the launching of Crane's Chicago business, died in Tucson this week at the age of 94. And finally, Google announced that it needs volunteer application developers next week in New York and San Francisco. And by the way, they are also willing to have people participate via Google Hangouts. It is for a hush-hush research project, and if you'd like to be in on the 90-minute study and collect $125 worth of a gift code, but keep your mouth tightly shut about what it's all about, well, we're linking to the sign-up form and you can take advantage of it. And Google also is open sourcing its artificial intelligence, aka machine learning software, so that it says third-party developers can improve the evolution of the product. Google's latest machine learning iteration, called TensorFlow, is thought by Chief Executive Sundar Pichai to potentially make an even bigger impact if it gets enough input from those outside Google. That's your Research Business Daily Report. We've been sponsored by Socratic Technologies, whose proprietary tools and methodologies tackle marketing complexities so you can make more confident business decisions. Check out sotech.com. What the heck, you never know when you're going to need another new terrific research organization. And there are few that can hold a candle to what Socratic Technologies has done for the last 20 years. Have a great research day and rest of your week. We hope you have a terrific weekend, and we'll look forward to seeing you back with us here on Monday.